Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing off my infinite damage combo deck in the game Floppy Nights. The game is part turn-based tactical, part card game. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it on Game Pass for like the past week or so. It's also on Steam. Now, the combo player in me, almost immediately, once I've unlocked most of the cards, almost immediately discovered a way to do infinite damage on the first turn. Unfortunately, the developers found out about that. I was not the only player who discovered this combo, and nerfed a lot of the cards involved in the combo. And that patch just came out today on Game Pass. So I went back to the drawing board and figured out a new way of dealing infinite damage, and I thought I'd show that off for everyone right now. The most important card is the signature card for the monsters deck called Pain and Gain. This card makes you gain energy and draw a card every time one of your units is dealt damage for that turn. Obviously, gaining more energy and drawing cards is important to any sort of combo deck, so this is going to be the engine of the deck. Now, to go along with that, we use a couple self-damaging cards, specifically Devilish Deal and Psych Up. These do us damage, but also draw us cards just by themselves, but comboed with Pain and Gain, they're going to be just helping immensely. Both of these cards were among the cards that were nerfed in the last patch. They used to just do 1 damage, now they do 2, which does make it harder to combo, which means we need a better healing source. Previously, I was just giving myself armor, using one of the cards that just gives armor, but that's not efficient enough anymore. Now we have to step up and use Cactus Juice, and not just regular Cactus Juice, we need to upgrade the Cactus Juice. And when we do that, it'll heal for 5, and it won't destroy itself. So using these 3 cards, we can just keep cycling through our deck, casting that, and all in all, each cycle gives us +1 health, +1 card, and +2 energy. So we'll gain infinite energy. And obviously, once you have infinite energy and infinite card draw, you can basically do whatever you want. But before we get to that point, we need to get all the rest of our cards out of our deck, because if we're casting this and then we draw a bunch of move cards, well, we're stuck. So to facilitate that, we're using a couple hooligan cards, Now and Later and Bright Idea, to draw a bunch of cards for cheap. We have Uproot to get rid of one of our move cards because we don't need it, to draw some cards. And then we also have Sunshine, which we will upgrade to draw us 3 cards. This card used to, before the nerf, give us energy right away, but obviously that's very powerful, so they made it give you an energy next turn. So we can no longer directly use it to combo, but we still can use it to cycle through our deck, obviously for free, because it costs 0. So let's hop into the final fight and see just how well this deck performs. Now, if you've played a card game before, inherent in any sort of card game is just the chance that your deck will just kind of give you crap sometimes. In Magic the Gathering, you could just draw all lands, or in any deck, you could just draw all expensive spells, and you just can't win. And this game's no different. Sometimes you just won't be able to combo. You'll just get, all crap, and you'll just have to restart and try again. But for right now, let's just see how this one goes. Draw a bunch of cards. Unfortunately, we have not drawn Pain and Gain yet, but there's not many cards left. Oh, there we go, Pain and Gain. So now we cast that, and now all these self-damaging cards will draw us cards as well. So let's do that. We want to use the other upgrade card on Cactus Juice so we can heal and have it not destroy itself. Let's get rid of one of our move cards. And you see, even here, I've played so many different cards. I still only have one way to draw a card left. So it's actually kind of close if we would combo here or not. But luckily, we are, and it looks like we are good to go now. So I just cast Devilish Deal. And we're just going to keep watching our health. So right here we have 8 energy and 8 health. So let's just go through the cycle here. We'll cast Devilish Deal, we'll cast Psych Up, and then we'll cast Cactus Juice. We're still at 8 health. We have the exact same cards in our hand, the exact same cards in our discard pile, but now we have 10 energy. So we've gained 2 energy doing the cycle, And we can just keep repeating this. So I'm going to do that here real quick off camera and come back to you when I have a bit more energy. Alrighty, I have a bunch of energy now, so let's go ahead and kill the final boss. One thing to be aware of is that you want to not use too many moves in a row. You have a limited number of draw spells, and if you accidentally use too many moves in a row, you might end up with too many moves all at once in your deck and have trouble getting just repeated draw spells out in order to empty your deck. Once again with your draw spells. So I advise just doing like 2 moves at a time, and then using a draw 3 just to keep your discard pile and your deck both empty at the same time. Okay, unfortunately that guy was in the way, so we did need to kill him. Probably would have been faster to just go around. Wasn't thinking about that when I started crossing the lake. But we're almost up here, so let's... I think you actually have to be right in the middle. Where is it? There it is. Okay, now let's just wail on him with Living Sword or Seed Sword. Now, really any attack spell will work. Just even a regular attack card, like just the generic attack card would work. I went with this one just because I liked it, and it doesn't go into your discard pile ever, so you don't have to worry about redrawing it or doing anything complicated, but realistically, since the cycle that I explained earlier nets you a card every time you go through the cycle, and also you have just like the 0 mana draw 3s, you can use any attack spell, but this is just the one. I just like this one. But there we go, we just beat the final boss on the very first turn of the game, and yeah, so I thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time.